The divorce just went through. We're finally strangers.
Yes, thank you for the 20 years.
Since we're done, I might as well say it. Walking around with someone your age, I was honestly embarrassed. You really let yourself go after we got married.
Did I? Over 20 years, I've only gained about 7 pounds. You, on the other hand, well, it's more than 20, isn't it? I've seen your annual checkup results. C's and D's across the board. Weight doesn't lie. Try facing reality.
Shut up! Do you have any idea how good you had it as a stay-at-home wife? You went to med school and couldn't even become a doctor. A total waste!
You're right. I never practiced medicine. But while I was home, I supported you and the kids every single day. Maybe I fell short in some ways, but you're the one who cheated. What exactly gives you the right to lecture me?
Oh, please, I was decent enough to wait until the kids were adults before blowing this up. You should be thanking me, honestly.
And what are you planning to tell the children?
Who cares? Kids who can't become doctors are useless to me anyway.
They have their own lives to live.
Quiet! Marrying you was the biggest mistake of my life. Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
I won't. That, at least, is one promise I'll keep. So sorry for stealing your husband, babe. Being the wife of an elite doctor isn't half bad, you know? How do you even have the nerve to text me? What is wrong with you? Oh, don't be so dramatic. We were best friends in college. Sandra and Melissa from a medical university. Everyone knew us. We should have entered the beauty pageant while we had the chance. Don't joke around. You dropped out after your first year because you blew your tuition money on host clubs. Well, I can't help it. At least I was smart enough to get in, right? Your parents paid a fortune for that. I feel sorry for them. And when I told you I was getting married, you blocked me out of nowhere. Said I was rubbing it in. Well, obviously. You were plain and boring in college and you somehow landed a rich doctor's son. The director's son from that hospital. You really played your cards right. But I guess he'll be my husband now. I never thought you'd reconnect with him at that reunion 5 years ago. I figured a medical school crowd would have men with money. Then I saw Kevin pick you up and thought, he's not bad looking. Clean, decent build. And honestly, seeing how happy you looked just annoyed me. That's disgusting. You're disgusting. Kevin told me, by the way. He said he couldn't believe you were the same age as me. That I looked so much better. He said taking a chubby middle-aged woman to work dinners was too embarrassing. He said that, did he? And you believed him. You encouraged him. I hope you're proud of what you've become. Oh, I am. You two deserve each other. Don't expect any alimony now that you're unemployed, okay? I've already been telling people you were a lazy wife who couldn't pull her weight. That Kevin had a breakdown and had to leave you. Pretty soon you won't have any friends left. Friends who disappear after hearing one rumor from you were never really friends. I can live with that. So sad, really. You're going to be so lonely. Middle-aged, unemployed, and alone. That's your life now. You're describing yourself, not me. But carry on. Ugh, you are so annoying. Even now! Oh, almost forgot. Did you get the wedding invitation? Your ex and I would love for the loser to come celebrate.
Mom, are you okay?
This is sudden. What is it?
You don't have to hide it. Dad told me everything.
What? Oh no. I was going to tell you myself. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. I can't believe him. I always knew he was a terrible person, but to hurt you like this and just walk away? I'm done with him.
Ryan.
Natalie and I talked. You're our only parent now. He's nothing to us. Mom, you've done more than enough.
Thank you. I'm so lucky to have you two. Actually, I need to ask you something.
Anything? What is it?
His affair partner invited me to the wedding. I don't know what to do.
That's unbelievable. Well, trash belongs together, I guess. How are you holding up for real, Mom? Don't give me the short answer.
Honestly, I cried for about 20 minutes. Then I made tea. And then I thought about all the things I never let myself want while I was busy being his wife. So I suppose I'm fine. Surprisingly.
That actually sounds exactly like you. Natalie cried, I got mad, you made tea.
How is she?
She'll be okay. She's already in research mode, which means she's coping. Let me talk to her for a sec.
I'm sorry to drag you into this. Thank you.
Okay, here's the plan. Tell her you're not coming, but that your kids will be there in your place.
You two?
She's technically about to be our stepmom, right? She should at least know what we look like. Trust us on this one.
Ryan, what exactly are you planning?
Nothing dangerous, nothing illegal, I promise. Just a thorough introduction to the truth.
That's what worries me.
Mom, when have Natalie and I ever let you down?
Never. Fine, but please, no scenes that end with anyone in handcuffs.
We're content creators, not criminals. Do you trust us?
All right. I'm afraid I won't be able to make it. Ugh, seriously? Way to kill the mood. Don't worry, my kids will come in my place. Oh, how fun! The twins, right? Yes, Ryan and Natalie. They just turned 20. You were waiting for them to grow up, weren't you? Ha! That's right. Look forward to the family photos. I hope the day is everything you're expecting. Oh, it will be. Kevin is treating us to a lovely venue. Very upscale. You wouldn't know the kind of life he's been wanting to live. More than you'd expect, actually. Enjoy yourselves. They accepted the invitation.
Yes! Thank you! We're gonna make that bald deadbeat and his airhead girlfriend absolutely miserable.
Just don't cause too much trouble for the venue, okay?
Relax, we're not gonna break anything or start a brawl. Destroying things, we're going for mines!
Terrifying. But I feel weirdly reassured. Still, I feel bad pulling you away from work.
Work can wait. You were the only one who ever took my dreams seriously. Everything I have now is because of you. When I told Dad I didn't want to be a doctor, he called me worthless, said I owed him back every cent of tuition, and hit me. I will never forget that. So I'm making sure he never forgets what he did to you.
He did something unforgivable to you, but promise me you won't do anything dangerous.
I'll keep it clean, nothing illegal. Just make sure you take the day off when the wedding happens. I'll live stream it for ya.
Live stream?
When Natalie and I work together, we make the tabloids look gentle.
I really do worry about you sometimes.
That's your job as our mom. We'll be fine. This is what we're good at.
What has she found so far? Natalie, I mean.
You'll see on the day. She said it's better as a surprise. She also said, and I'm quoting her directly, "Tell Mom to wear something nice and stay home. We'll handle the rest."
She sounds more like a director every day.
She literally watched every single one of those wedding disaster compilation videos last night for research. She took notes, Mom.
You two are something else.
We get it from you.
What did you tell them to do? What? What happened? Your kids played a video at the reception! A video? I genuinely don't know anything about this. Don't lie to me, you witch! Melissa, I am sitting at home in my kitchen. If something is happening at your reception, that has nothing to do with me. They are your kids! They are adults.
Total success! The vibe in here is apocalyptic! A blizzard would be warmer than this room right now.
Melissa just texted me too. What exactly did you do?
We asked the venue if we could play a video message from the groom's kids as a surprise. Seemed like a good chance to let everyone know who Dad really is, right?
Who he really is?
Okay, let me give you a live digest of the video. Kevin, son of the hospital director, we're sure Melissa had high expectations for this marriage, but the real Kevin is nothing close to that, not even 1%. He caused a malpractice incident in the past and paid a massive settlement, which his own father had to cover for him. He's been banned from performing any surgery. He struts around the house acting like a king, but at the hospital, he's basically invisible.
Everything in that video is true, but the wedding venue must be pure chaos right now.
Oh, wait! Melissa just completely lost it and punched Dad!
Oh God. Are the police going to get involved? Is everyone okay?
Everyone's fine. They're all glued to the screen, actually. Right now, Natalie is cheerfully narrating the whole Melissa stole Sandra's husband saga to the entire room. And Melissa just tried to charge at her, and Natalie sidestepped her beautifully. The karate training really shows.
Please stop before someone gets hurt.
Just gonna go back Natalie up. Hold on.
Ryan, answer me right now!
Back! We just switched to the next part of the video, your segment.
My segment? Wait, is that what I think it is?
Your research days before you got married. You were on the cancer immunotherapy team at the university hospital. You helped raise the survival rate for relapsed patients by 5%. We collected messages from patients' families. I'll give them to you later. Natalie said it herself, as expected from our mother. You've been selling yourself way too short, Mom.
You two. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything, just watch the stream.
I can't. I'll cry the whole time.
That's fine, you're allowed. Oh, snap! Melissa just tried to physically smash the monitor. She can't beat Natalie, so she went for the equipment. Venue staffer intervening.
Wait, property damage is serious.
It's fine, it's my monitor. I brought it myself, not the venue's problem. And Dad has fled to the back room. Incredible!
How many people are watching this?
Maybe 30 guests. Small wedding, honestly. I was expecting more. Neither of them seem to have many real friends.
That's just sad.
They did this to themselves, Mom. Don't feel sorry for them today. Get those two idiots out of here right now! You ruined everything!
I didn't tell them to do anything, but everything they said was true. If anything, you were the one deceiving Melissa. Your brother is the one being groomed to take over the hospital, and the debt is real.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! You've done nothing but ruin my life! Marrying you was the worst mistake I ever made!
You've said that twice now. I heard you the first time.
You put our children up to this! Admit it!
Our children are adults. They made their own decision. That's actually what happens when you raise people properly. You wouldn't know much about that.
How dare you!
Look, you should probably get out of the venue while you still can.
Are you abandoning me right now?
I'm not your wife anymore. There's nothing I can do. You know, when you made that malpractice error all those years ago, my parents urged me to divorce you then.
Oh, of course! Rubbing that in now, are you? You should have just done it back then. Then at least I wouldn't be standing here like this!
Don't get confused. I stayed for the children, not for you. And for the record, marrying someone like you was the biggest mistake of my life. Don't ever let me see your face again. I'm blocking you after this. I hope you and Melissa are very happy together. You ruined my life! You had your kids make up a fake video about him! You monster! Nothing in that video was fake. A malpractice incident? That's impossible! He still works at the hospital! 15 years ago, Kevin caused post-operative complications during a bowel repair surgery. Peritonitis in the patient due to poor suturing. The hospital's medical safety committee suspended his surgical privileges. Sorry. Too much jargon. Don't talk down to me. So he got some kind of penalty? Like a license suspension? Dropping out in your first year makes it hard to follow, I imagine. In plain English, he's permanently banned from performing surgery. His surgical credentials were stripped. He can't do a single procedure. His reputation inside the hospital is terrible. The only reason he still works there is to pay back the settlement. That bald liar! He told me nothing! The settlement Kevin's father covered for him was $180,000. $180,000?! He's only paid back about half at this point. So marrying him means inheriting around $90,000 in debt. Stop making things up because you hate me. I'm not. Kevin's right there. Go ask him. I can't believe this. It's a disaster. Debt, and on top of that, his brother is the one inheriting the hospital. If I'd known any of this, I would never have gone after him. And you snuck in all that stuff to make yourself look good. You scheming witch!
My research team wasn't a lie either. Before I got married, I was on the clinical cancer immunotherapy research team at the university hospital. We managed to generate data showing a 5% improvement in survival rates for relapsed patients. I was actually considering pursuing research as a career.
Oh please, you became a housewife.
Because I genuinely wanted to. My parents were both doctors running their own hospital. They were always working. I was basically raised alone.
Wait, hold on. Your parents ran a hospital? Are you saying you're the hospital director's daughter?
Yes, I was, you could say. A privileged upbringing. A lonely one, though. I went to med school and graduate school because my parents pushed me to. But I couldn't bring myself to go work at their hospital. My father told me if I wasn't going to join the practice, I should at least get married and be useful that way. So Kevin and I got married. It was essentially an arranged marriage.
You never once mentioned any of this in college, and Kevin never said anything either.
I imagine his pride couldn't handle it, that my family was more distinguished than his. And graduating med school just to become a housewife, people assumed I wasn't talented enough to practice. I let them think that it was easier.
So this whole time you were just quietly sitting on all of that?
I married Kevin, became a stay-at-home mother, and the one thing I'm genuinely grateful for is the time I had with my children. That said, none of that changes what you both did to me, and I have absolutely no sympathy.
So what, you were just going to walk away from today looking like the winner?
I'm not interested in winning, I'm interested in moving on. Those are different things. You might understand that someday.
Venue security just showed up and escorted Dad and Melissa out. Mission accomplished, more or less. Their faces were white, total wreckage.
I feel bad for the other guests.
Don't worry, we already had the gift money returned to everyone, and honestly, those two must not have many friends. There were only like 30 people there.
Still, did you have to include my background too?
That was actually Natalie's idea. She said we couldn't just take them down, we had to restore your reputation too. That's so her.
Our race director. Thank you. Truly. That meant everything.
She's been sitting on your research data for weeks. She found the original published paper and everything. She cried reading the patient family messages. She didn't tell me that, but I could tell.
Don't tell her I know that.
Already deleted this message. So, wanna go out after this? We never did throw your divorce celebration party.
I'd love that. Give me a minute to get ready.
Wear the blue dress. You look good in that one.
Since when do you have opinions about my wardrobe?
Since I became a content creator with 100,000 subscribers and a highly developed visual sensibility.
I'll wear the blue dress.
I'll let today go. Water under the bridge. If anything, you should be thanking me for giving you an excuse to dump that idiot. I'm calling off the wedding too, so we're even.
I'm sorry. How did this become a situation where I'm supposed to forgive you? Because it isn't.
Oh, come on. You're rich, aren't you?
That has absolutely nothing to do with this. Also, I had a private investigator look into you. You went after my husband for money, didn't you? Still spending your savings on host clubs and idol merchandise at this age? Not just broke. In debt, from what I understand.
That's not true. Whoever you hired is lying.
Your parents cut you off and kicked you out, didn't they? Honestly, that's just sad. This is what happens when you refuse to grow up.
You don't know anything about my life.
I know enough, and I didn't even have to look very hard.
Fine. You know everything. So just forgive me. And I'm not paying any damages, by the way. I don't have money. And I'm a victim here. I was deceived by Kevin, too. I'll sue him for damages.
Feel free to go after Kevin, that's your business. But I will absolutely be filing claims against you. You called me unemployed earlier. I can't be letting money walk away.
Then go back to your parents' hospital!
I'm not going back to medicine. I started something new.
What could you possibly be starting at your age? Wait, are you doing, like, bar work? That kind of new? Little rich girl gone wild. Hilarious!
No, it's entertainment adjacent, I suppose.
Oh, give me a break. What kind of work is there for a regular middle-aged woman? Background actor? Playing shoplifters and low-budget dramas?
I work at a talent agency, actually.
Oh, so you're cleaning staff at an agency. Makes sense. What, you get to see cute boys every day? Actually, that sounds kind of fun. Not the cleaning part, though.
I'm behind the scenes, you could say, but I'm not cleaning. My title is CEO.
What? Did you just... Are you delusional?
Ryan had a dream since middle school of becoming a YouTuber. When he told Kevin, Kevin called him worthless. Said any kid who wouldn't become a doctor was useless. And hit him. But Ryan never gave up. He ran a faceless channel and built it from nothing. When he told me he wanted to turn it into a proper company someday, I supported him completely.
Sure, but why are you the CEO? You've been a housewife for years. Oh wait, is it just a ceremonial title? A figurehead thing? That would make sense.
Ryan was doing everything by himself. Scripting, filming, editing, thumbnails. It was too much for one person. Natalie offered to help and said they should make it a real company. They asked me to take the CEO role. Project management, contracts, administrative work. It turned out that running a household and managing a director's project management, contracts, administrative work. It turned out that running a household and managing a doctor's public reputation for 20 years was actually excellent training.
That can't be real.
I was nervous at first, I won't lie. There was a lot to learn. I brought in a friend from university as our retained attorney for the legal side.
Of course. Tapping a rich girl network.
You use what you have. This is business, not a game. Having her review our contracts while I studied, the rest was genuinely valuable.
You are so infuriating.
You're the same person as me, you know. Every insult you throw at me lands right back on you.
I am nothing like you. Men have been telling me I'm beautiful and charming my whole life.
You were beautiful when we were young. Now we're both just our age. Gray hairs, wrinkles. We're both middle-aged women.
Kevin chose me over you. That says something.
It says he was flattered that someone paid attention to him. He tried to hit on a young nurse at the hospital once and almost got reported for it.
What? Malpractice and harassment?
That was before the malpractice, so it was just a serious reprimand.
He dumped a defective man on me. I want damages for that too!
I genuinely respect the audacity. I really do. Anyway, we got off topic. The channel hit 100,000 subscribers, and that's when we officially incorporated, and I became CEO.
That's completely made up. I don't believe a word of it.
Search Ryan Speaks TV. It'll come right up.
Oh my god. It's real.
We also have a second channel, brand deals, a membership program, merchandise, live events. Primary audience is middle and high schoolers, but the parents love it too. My executive compensation comes out to roughly $80,000 a year.
80,000?
Probably less than a senior hospital doctor, but not bad for a housewife, right?
You're just riding your son's coattails. That's all you've ever done. Married into money, now leeching off your own kid.
Everyone has their own struggles. You just can't see them. When Kevin made his malpractice error, I personally went to the patient's family and apologized. I kept up regular contact with them, made sure they didn't feel forgotten. I visited every department at the hospital with gift baskets to apologize for the disruption. Seasonal greetings, mid-year gifts, year-end gifts for every business contact and hospital affiliate. I managed all of that. Looking back, client relations, meeting coordination, task management, everything I practiced as a homemaker is paying off now.
You can't just... This isn't fair!
The channel wasn't smooth sailing from the start either. Before monetization kicked in, we were running at a loss. Ryan and Natalie were funding the channel out of their own part-time earnings. When videos underperformed, they analyzed the data themselves and kept experimenting. It's easy to envy someone's success. It costs nothing to criticize from the outside.
You're the one bragging! Figurehead CEO. I'll never forgive you for embarrassing me!
I'm a medical school graduate with a career gap taking on CEO duties in my 50s. Believe me, I have my own doubts. Which is why I'm enrolling in a night economics program starting next month. I want to study business properly and actually deserve the title.
A university? You're going back to university? What is wrong with you? You just enjoy making me feel like garbage.
I'm not doing any of this to impress you, Melissa. I'm doing it because my children gave me a second chance, and I refuse to waste it. I owe them that much.
I hate you. Go to hell!
Well, that's the first thing we've agreed on today. My marriage to Kevin and my friendship with you are the two biggest mistakes of my life. The divorce was already happening, but thank you for blowing it all up so dramatically. It saved me the trouble.
Don't thank me for that!
Oh, and one more thing. All that shrieking about not paying damages. I've already filed everything with our attorney.
What? I'm not paying! I don't have the money. I was a victim too!
Feel free to file against Kevin. Here's what you're looking at from me. Alienation of affection and intentional infliction of emotional harm, 15,000. Defamation and reputational damage, 20,000.
Wait! Defamation? What are you talking about?
You told my college acquaintances all sorts of things about me. You said it yourself, that I was a bad wife, that I neglected my duties, that Kevin had a breakdown because of me.
I never said any of that. You're making it up.
My very capable daughter tracked down your anonymous social media accounts. Every post where you named and attacked me is documented and preserved.
Oh no.
And apparently you smashed 2 monitors at the reception. Ryan tells me each unit cost around $5,000, so that's $10,000. Plus he broke several pieces of venue glassware. You'll be hearing from the venue directly on that. If you refuse to pay, we're prepared to pursue criminal charges. Just so you know.
I'm the victim here. Kevin lied to me.
Then hire a lawyer and take it up with him, if you can find one willing to take your case.
You've ruined my life. Everything is your fault.
Oh, by the way, we're having a party soon to celebrate the company's official incorporation and hitting 100K subscribers. Feel free to come by and congratulate us, loser. Kevin was let go from the hospital shortly after and was assigned to a rural understaffed clinic, a far cry from the prestigious career he imagined. He now lives quietly, alone, chipping away at his debt. Melissa, of course, did not follow him. After exhausting every contact asking to borrow money, she found herself completely isolated. She took a job in a hostess bar to try to cover the damages. Got into a dispute with a client, and somehow ended up with a police record. She went silent before paying the full amount owed. Not that Sandra ever expected full payment. Between the alienation claim, defamation, and property destruction, the total came to $45,000. Sandra was too busy to dwell on it. She had a company to run and university classes to attend. A fresh start at 53. From here on, she was determined to make the most of every opportunity her children had worked so hard to give her.